Let's do it.
Oh, can you hear it now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that shit. This is gonna be a weird one, guys.
Uh-huh.
Weird one. It's your
Boys!
Welcome back to Happy Hour, Quick Sixer podcast. This is gonna be a fun one, boys. This is Beersgiving. This is gonna be an annual thing we're gonna try to do. Beersgiving. We invited some of the boys on. You know, you heard us talk shit about them before. You know, it's your boys Matt, Madison, Adam, and Dill, and your main two, Pat and Drew. So what we're gonna do, this is gonna be a weird one. So we're gonna try to go around like round robin, introduce these beers we drinking on. You know, I'm gonna go first, but you know I gotta drink out of that. That bird song, that pint.
You get that pint coos.
That pint koozie. So instead of going left or right on this one, I'm gonna have to ask. We're gonna go with my boy Madison. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
All right.
We got 4 beers waiting in the chamber.
Okay. So this is I've had this before, but I'm bringing it out for this show because we had a little extras. This is gonna be a future sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you boys. Honky Tonk. This is a Nashville beer. This is a West Coast style IPA, brewed here. 6.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeehaw!
Oh, get that ASMR.
Oh, okay. So Madison, you go next since I called you.
All right. I'm gonna start off with this local Chandelier Island Brewing Company.
Oh,
Funny you should say something about them.
that's that beer. That's that beer.
Is that the one? Is that the one, Drew?
Yeah, that's the one. It's so funny.
I found it.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I just heard a story about this.
what is the Chandelier? What is it? It's a Pilsner or something?
It's a golden ale.
What's that? What's the ABV?
5.3.
5.3. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Madison, you call somebody.
All right. Next one beside me is Matt. So.
Oh, I am going with a past sponsor. I got this Vanessa house.
Oh,
Another broken
nice.
tile.
Ooh, shout out to you.
Picked that up on a road trip the other day.
Shout out to your boy Vanessa House. What's the broken tile again? What's the ABV on it?
Broken Tile is that big boy, I think.
8.4.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we going in.
He's starting
Broken Tile is
heavy.
that big boy.
He's so heavy. Y'all can
And look,
skip.
it's
Ooh.
so light to be such high alcohol content.
That's
kinda
weird.
nuts.
That's weird. 'Cause,
Crazy.
you know, you always think of those dark boys as having that big ABV, but it's always the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Y'all can skip me. Y'all know what I'm drinking. Them green
Stellar.
boys.
Them green boy.
Yeah, basic boy.
All right, Adam, go for it.
All right. Drinking that Juicifer.
Oh,
Shout out to Matt. Matt's wearing the shirt.
Oh.
Throw the barley.
That's
I already
up.
poured it
Past
there because
sponsor
I got
as
tired.
well.
I got tired of waiting on Pat, and I was thirsty.
I
yeah.
mean, you gotta
Oh.
do what you gotta do. You know, it's a
What's
trend
the-
waiting on
what's
me.
What's the gnarly barley ABV?
At 6.
6.
All right, Dial. Let's see what's up.
Oh.
I'm drinking on that automatic transmission cleaner.
Oh.
He's getting real cleaned out. You know,
Yeah,
lubed
Made
up.
it quick.
yeah. APV is a death. If you drink it,
You die.
RIP. See you guys never.
Do you have
No.
any beers for real?
No, he
Yeah,
knows we do.
I'm drinking on soda.
Oh, sick. All right, cool.
What's that?
All right, cool.
Budweiser.
I was like,
There
wait a
it is.
minute. Is there a beer named Soda?
Yeah, I was about to say we got to
You
get
was
on
tricking
that.
me. Oh, go.
All right. So
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to be on this podcast, so I picked up the norm.
yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do. All right, so we got. Speaking of
Drinking this shit all
doing
day.
it. I know, drink it all day. So I got to tell you guys about this dentist I went to. So I went to this dentist because Meg told me I got to go to the dentist and the doctor, and I said, "All right, cool. I don't want to go to either of those things. Have anybody put shit in my mouth during this pandemic, right?" So you know, I booked the appointments, right? So I go to this dentist. and she's like, "You ever been to the dentist?" And then like she's just talking to you, trying to get you to answer shit, but her fucking hand is in your mouth. Like you got a whole grill full of hand, and this bitch trying to tell you, "Oh man, what about tell me your whole life story and your wedding and
Damn.
what's your what is your Instagram handle?" And I'm like, "What?" But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any dentist stories? Because the dentist, man, they always be trying to do some shit like this, like always
No,
trying
the
to get me to
worst ones
talk.
are the ones who like will pull it out of your mouth to ask you the question because they have to like concentrate to ask you, and then as soon as you get ready to answer, they pop it back in there, and you're like,
I didn't get to
That's what she
speak.
said.
yeah.
Mhm.
I almost jumped out of a car after anesthesia, getting 4 teeth pulled on the interstate.
Oh,
In Memphis?
That was,
Jeez.
yeah, yeah.
They need them child locks.
I
My,
actually.
my dude, I was like 17, and my dad was driving me. My dad was driving me back from getting my teeth pulled, and I was loopy as hell. And as soon as I woke up, I said to the nurse or whatever, "Where'd you get this shit?" Like talking about the anesthesia because I was so goddamn high.
Mhm.
And my dad was like, "So, Dill, is this better than weed?" And that was the first time I admitted like that I smoked weed.
Oh, damn.
And then
Oh,
I couldn't
Frick, dude.
talk because I had cotton balls in my mouth. And
Mm.
so I typed in my phone trying to get the nurse's number. And then we're on the way back, like on 240 or 40. And I'm like trying to open the door. And my dad's like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck you doing?" I was like, "I don't know, man. This is the way out, right?"
So, so I think one of my best stories with involving dentist actually was not a dentist, it was an orthodontist. Wait, what is it? Who takes the wisdom teeth
Orthodontist.
out?
Orthodox.
Orthodontist.
No,
Alright.
that's an oral surgeon.
Oral
Oral
surgeon.
surgeon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he
yeah.
right. He right. He
Or,
right.
So-
orthodontists do braces.
He know all about some oral, huh?
He know about the oral.
Bitch ass.
Speaking of, so Matt is the one who took me to get my
Said
wisdom
oral.
teeth pulled,
I forgot about this.
and I don't know how this happened. Like mom couldn't
let me
do or something
find
like
this
that.
picture.
Matt takes me to the oral surgeon. I go, and the first thing that happens is they put me under, and I guess like I was chomping down during the surgery or something like that, so they had to take the anesthesia off of me to wake me up. And I woke up scratching my nuts. I was like doing this, like some crazy ass shit, and they were like, "Open your mouth, Drew." Now I was like, what's going on? So anyway, I get done with the surgery or whatever. I wake up, I'm kind of loopy or whatever. Matt comes, they wheeling me out in a wheelchair. The nurses all around me, all this stuff, all the staff around me pulling me out because it was a small town thing. Matt comes in, and as soon as I see that motherfucker's face, I do this. And they were like,
That's a true
"Drew."
story.
I flipped his ass off, and I can't remember I called him anything, but I remember just like, "Fuck you" or something like that. And the whole staff was like freaking out. They were like, "I can't believe he would do something like that."
He's such
Yeah.
a bad boy.
And I remember all I wanted to do was go home, and he took me to his girlfriend's house, and I just remember laying bleeding on her couch, just like resting all over her couch, cotton all in my mouth, bleeding everywhere. And
There was some reason for that.
I don't know why. I don't know. First off,
I don't know why I was picking you up in the first place.
I don't know why you took me there anyway.
You don't even-
Because you
Drew,
want to go
Drew
see
didn't
your
know
girlfriend.
about. He didn't know about the surgery. You just took him to get it.
Drew, I'm taking your ass to.
No,
We
if
fucking
I
you
took-
up today,
If
bro.
I
That's
took
what you
him to
said.
get his wisdom teeth out, I definitely knew about it. But I don't know why I was the one that
I
took
think
him.
you were going to because you had to go visit your girlfriend or pick up a check from work or something, and it just worked out. But
That would be a
weird.
fucked up prank, huh? You take somebody, you just get their wisdom teeth knocked out.
start the
That'd be
anesthesia
pretty
early.
dope. We're gonna do that to somebody. Anybody got their wisdom still?
Getting sleepy.
Adam?
No, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. Nah.
You just in the
Yeah.
back seat, you fucking put the mask over somebody's face,
Yeah.
chloroform their
Getting
ass.
sleepy.
So growing up, if y'all ever had a cavity, did y'all get laughing gas or the shot?
The shot.
Like the numbing shot. Yeah.
I never
Nah,
got
but
the
I got-
gas.
Your boy got,
Oh,
your boy. I don't got that shit.
You never got a
ain't had
cavity?
I've had a cavity, but like,
Hey,
there's like, oh, we just put a
don't
film
lie
on this
to
bitch.
us.
We
Yeah,
good.
so they give you the shot or the gas.
Yeah.
In the mouth?
Yeah.
Are you shot in the mouth?
Do they numb your
Yes,
mouth
a
or do they
shot
give
in
you
the
the
mouth.
gas?
Yeah, bro, my shit wasn't serious. They just gonna like, a little white out.
Like,
on
oh,
that
you're gonna
bitch.
feel
You
it,
know,
but
we
okay.
good. Put a little white out on top of this.
They
There you go.
gave this boy laughing gas and he forgot.
He can't remember
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you-
Cat got them natural dentures.
well,
What, Matt?
so growing up, I apparently my parents made me get the shot every time instead of the gas as like a punishment for having a cavity.
Oh,
Yeah.
they taught you a lesson, huh?
Yeah.
That's some
Wow.
shit.
I never
Yeah.
even got the option.
Neither
I don't think I got
neither
the
did
option
I.
either.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison, did y'all all go to the same dentist in Wiggins, or did y'all
Joe,
go somewhere else?
Joe Kane.
Yeah, did y'all go
Yeah,
to
I
King?
went to
Damn, how you
I
know
went to
this man's
school.
name?
He was my dentist till I was like 20 something years old.
Madison,
that-
who?
I went to Cooley and I got the gas every time. So
Ah,
See.
damn it. See, Kane didn't do the gas.
yeah, the wrong dentist.
See,
got
I
the
think he
gas.
did the gas. It probably just cost more.
I feel like our moms told him not to. They said,
For
don't
sure.
do it.
Shit, isn't it? That's
For
some
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Adam, what about you? What do you got?
I don't really have. I mean, like,
Mm.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was my orthodontist had throat cancer. That's kind of ironic, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
They they probably didn't make it, huh?
No, they did. I mean, he did, but he was like, man, his vocal cords are fucked up, man.
So he won't be the one
Sam.
talking to you as he's digging in that mouth.
Oh hell no. Yeah, I'll try to. I was like, no, you're good.
No.
It's like, damn. Just make it stop.
I know how to fix all this.
The boy terrorizing you while you in the gas, talking like
Yeah.
Scarecrow.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He'd be blasting you with a gas and talking like Scarecrow.
Yeah. No. Yeah, luckily I didn't go that long to him, so
Mm-hmm.
Madison, what do you
Got any dentist stories?
No, I don't, everything went pretty smooth every time I went to the dentist. I went to the good dentist on weekends, apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, I got another dentist story. This
You
is
do?
bad for me. Yeah, it's an orthodontist story.
Oh,
So-
go ahead.
I'm at the orthodontist. I was probably like 12, and you got to
Mhm.
remember I grew up in the woods.
Yeah,
Like
I've seen it. It's,
Like,
it's in the woods.
yeah, it's in the woods.
It's in the woods, bro. Bruh,
So,
we turn down this road, and
I'm
I'm
at
like,
the orth,
I'm about to die. Huh?
and I guess they're like the assistant is like standing behind me doing something, handing the doctor tools, and they found a motherfucking tick on my head
Oh,
that I
is
had
it?
picked
In the
up
dentist?
in the woods. Yeah.
oh, you get that limes,
Wow.
don't you?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh shit, really? I bet.
No.
Oh,
I mean-
backwards ass boy.
You know those Mississippi ticks don't get lime.
Poor to have lime.
They're too poor.
They can't even handle having lime.
Viruses are fake in Mississippi.
I've heard.
Got the
Bro,
meth ticks.
how's that death rate though?
Dill said the meth ticks. You be getting high when you get
growing
bit.
crystal up in a tree.
Madison and Drew, did y'all ever hear that Stone County was like the meth capital of the
Yep.
state
Yep.
Damn.
when we were coming up?
Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Probably still is, bro. I seen it.
Probably.
That shit's pretty.
My
nasty.
boss always asks me about it. He says, "How's the meth down there?" I'm like, "How do you know?"
Hell no. Hell no.
Them ticks feeding on fucking antifreeze and gasoline. They don't even need your blood.
They gotta stay alive in the winter somehow. You know, they need the antifreeze. You gotta service any engine. You know, even if it's a life sucking one. So speaking of
Parasite ass.
so I wanted to talk about this
Goddamn.
dentist because I wanted to talk about turkeys. So I don't know how the transition in my head was 2 days ago. Oh yeah. So this is how it was. The dentist was talking to me about all this shit. She's gonna prepare for this is her first time making a turkey. I'm like, lady, you like 50? Like, how you just now preparing a turkey? Like, you never even gave it a shot. But anyway, she's talking about, yeah, we're gonna make all this shit. We're gonna make this and this, and oh, my boyfriend makes the casserole, and I was like, cool, you know. And I was wondering, I was like, man, do we have any like weird turkey preparation things that we do? You know, we got in these notes that people smoke them, fry them, bake them, shit. We even acquired at a Secret Santa last year a turkey crock pot that cooks it. Like it's a crock pot like this fucking big. It's like it's like a bathtub for this bitch, you know. But it's like, you know, a turkey bathtub. Basically, you put it on your countertop. But anyways, got me thinking about these turkeys because I was like, man, I love some turkey, you know, any which way. But I know specifically Matt got some really fucking high opinions about his goddamn turkey. And when we get to stuffing versus dressing, which we're gonna get to, this is gonna come in a factor.
Well,
Matt, why are you showing us them thighs?
Damn, bro,
I'm
what's up,
stretching.
Thunder?
I'm stretching. I
Get
got
that for
shorts
him,
on.
bro.
Damn, you trying to crack the
It's
thunder?
getting
ain't it?
sexy up in this.
Like
That has
different
turned
kind
into
of show, bro.
Quick sexer podcast.
I want to put a NC-17 warning on this bitch. God damn. Oh, big meaty leg.
Speaking of, before we get to Matt,
Man,
Matt
put a
talking
turkey
about
leg
turkey,
on this fucking podcast.
It's the wrong Zoom yoga class.
last season, the last episode when we started doing Lagunitas. Hey, Iris.
What's up?
Last season, somebody sent me a screenshot of one of our YouTube videos, and I was up there like this. I was up there doing this, scratching my thigh like that, and I was just like, "Oh, that's on YouTube." Anyway, so yeah, what you want to know, Pat?
Well, you know, my first time preparing a turkey was at a like a Friendsgiving, right? So the homies came over and we prepared one together because all these motherfuckers weren't going home because we all lived in LA, we weren't poor. So we decided we was going to cook a turkey together and have Thanksgiving. So it was like a learning process. But since then, me and Meg have made a bunch of turkeys for different reasons, you know? And I don't know, man. It's always a process and people have like different ways of doing it. Like, I don't know if I particularly know about like I've seen a smoked turkey before. I had smoked turkey, but I don't know how to do a smoked turkey, you know? Do you throw that bitch in a smoker for all day, like barbecue? Do you like put it on a pit spin? Like, oh, like what's going on there? Like, or what are you guys' favorite ways to have it, you know? Because I know people love on some fried turkey, you know.
Oh,
Just
deep fried
smoke a
for
bunch of
sure.
cigarettes on it.
Yeah, that too. But no.
Yeah, just put a carton of cigarettes in your turkey and light them all.
I
You
know
got smoking turkey.
Mississippi turkey right there.
Catherine Bryan's
No, it's
hers,
meth.
which is really good. My uncle will do the smoked, and the meat turns out a different color. It's
Yeah,
like
for
It's
sure.
almost pink.
it's almost pink, and
Mhm.
it's fucking
Yeah.
delicious.
That is good.
Yeah, smoke's the best.
Smoke's the
Once I
best.
went that. Yeah, once I had that, I never went back.
So
Matt,
thought it-
Madison,
Go ahead.
do you make that? Do you make them smoked, Madison? Or do you?
No,
do...
I mean my parents do. My dad.
Mm.
Yeah.
'Cause I've never made a turkey. I live close enough to home every time that I just
Just
kill
get that
turkey.
family
Yeah,
turkey.
that's-
Oh, damn.
Matt, go ahead.
So coming up, we sold turkeys for Thanksgiving. We would smoke them and fry them, and
What's up?
I probably like a smoked turkey better. But
Mhm.
last year, just completely coincidentally, Julie and I cooked our first turkey for the family Thanksgiving, and we did 4, all
4
different
turkeys?
kinds. Yeah, we did
That's what's
all
up.
different kinds,
Damn.
It's overkill, bro. You
and
trying
we-
to feed the needy, huh?
and we cooked them all different ways. So, have you ever bought a turkey?
Yeah. Shit
They're
sucks.
they're like 20 cents a pound.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just heard on the radio yesterday. They're the cheapest they've been in
Inspired.
10 years.
So
Oh, yeah.
like those butter balls and all are super cheap. It's ridiculous. And so come to find out, it's because they're terrible turkeys.
Oh,
Like, so we bought last year, we did a butter ball. We did 3, not 4. We did a butter ball, a free range, and a free range heritage turkey.
what's heritage?
So the heritage means like there's like 100 turkeys raised on this farm all year.
Yeah.
So they like
Wow.
run free in the woods and crap. And so
That's
like
that good tasting.
Yeah.
they all
That
they
fry
do
free
all
life.
taste different. So like the butterball is like $10 for a 20-pound turkey. The free range is like probably like $40, $50 for for the same size turkey. And then the heritage was like $100 for a smaller turkey. Because
Got that
there's only
Cadillac
so
turkey,
many.
huh? Yeah.
But
Okay.
that thing, the meat was a completely different color. We baked them all, we brined them all and baked them all. But the best thing like for Thanksgiving, don't get a butterball turkey. Go get one of those free range.
That's good advice.
Spend the money.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
That's good advice. We always get the butterball, and
That's all we used to get. Just
mean,
go
I
to,
think
go to
it's
Whole
like-
Foods,
that's that new info.
get you a good
Oh,
turkey.
shit. This
New
man's
info
talking about-
alert.
Oh, they don't got no Whole Foods in Mississippi? Actually,
They do.
in-
They
in-
do.
In Jackson.
In Jackson.
opened
yeah,
one in
been
Yeah,
to-
Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Like
been to the
Hattiesburg,
Jackson
maybe.
one. Oh yeah, remember that, Adam? We used to have lunch that bitch like every
Oh
day.
yeah, man. It was a new one when we were there. They just
Brand
built
new.
it, right?
That shit
Yeah.
opened when we were there. I was like,
Yeah.
Gotta
We
go
got a
pieces of Whole
Walmart and
Foods,
cash
too.
saver.
Ooh, yeah,
Walmart
the cash
cash
saver.
saver.
That I fuck with the cash saver, man.
My homeboy's
saver's
got
what's
some
up.
turkeys.
what?
Yeah,
What?
my homeboy's got some turkeys.
Like they're
Yeah,
raising them.
just
Yeah.
raise them in his backyard all year.
Look,
Yeah, he's got fucking turkeys, ducks, chickens, goats,
Damn.
pigs, rabbits.
That's
Jesus.
wild.
Got a whole goddamn farm. 6
Okay,
cows.
okay. All right, I'm gonna meet your ass.
That's
And
all.
with that music-
Drew said he's getting a turducken this year. Has
Oh,
anybody
turducken,
got
yeah.
experience with a turducken?
Nah, I'm not messing with that.
I do.
all right.
Duck tastes
So,
like shit.
so here's the thing.
Yeah, but
Was gonna get a turducken, but then Matt's gonna be
Bitched
mad
out.
at me when I say this. But we got Commander Palace shipped to us. It was a four person meal shipped from
That's what's
Commander's
up.
Palace.
What's
Matt
that?
thinks Commander's Palace is a restaurant in New Orleans, and he thinks it's
Yeah.
too commercial. But
Food's not that good. I'm gonna get.
I think
if anybody down here listens to this,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna get ripped. You better not share this with your friends.
yeah, I've never been there. I just hear about it all the time, and I feel like really don't know anything about it other than it's like everybody's
So
favorite
you're
place
telling,
to go.
telling me a place that ships their food all the way to LA is too commercialized?
like the food is
So-
just
Okay.
not that good.
Hold
People
on,
go
hold
there
on,
for the
alright.
experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could see
So
that.
as of today, I'm gonna refresh it right now.
Oh
so I can
no,
tell
you about to
guys.
tell me the statistics of how many people gonna hear this? People gonna be looking for me.
Yeah. So as of today, New Orleans or Louisiana is our top listened to state.
That's just because I let it
It's
play
just like
on
the three
repeat,
people in
though.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's from November. That's for this month. So this month, Louisiana is our top listened to state. So Have
you
fun
better
getting
watch
that.
out. But so anyway,
Whatever.
we
Y'all
ended
know
up
where I live.
we ended up not doing a turducken because it just wasn't feasible. So we ordered Gold Belly because we didn't want to do the whole shop and everything, and we're not gonna have family over, so we're not doing
Mhm.
all the cooking and stuff. So we did Gold Belly. We did a Thanksgiving dinner, and for 4,
Mhm.
so we'll have Thanksgiving dinner and leftovers
yeah, you gotta have leftovers.
for sure.
I think like 3 or 4 years ago, I did Thanksgiving at Commanders, and it was good. It's
They-
Thanksgiving food.
Oh, don't try to don't walk
backtrack
it back.
Backtracking now.
Trying to backtrack
Now
it
you know how many
now.
listeners-
He's trying to
How
walk it
many
back.
I mean,
Oh.
it's Thanksgiving food. How do you fuck up mashed potatoes and gravy and
It's
turkey?
easy. Fuck
How
up.
you
man.
fuck that up?
I was like, actually,
Seen it.
super easy to fuck up. Man, whip those
Like
potatoes
trying
too
too
much.
hard.
That could
Hey,
be trash.
Speaking of making a turkey, you know what sucks the worst is when you're making your own turkey and you pull it out and all the dark meat's still pink and it's not ready. That shit
Yeah,
Use
I've
a
never
meat
done that.
thermometer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know how to
yeah,
cook.
Yeah, I know
but
what you're
so
doing.
I've never done that.
it happens. It happens.
Damn, bro. You need to check that oven, ain't it?
Yeah, we got
This one ain't
shitty. It's
working, bro.
LA ovens.
Damn, shit, you running on 20 watts. Ain't
You know,
it?
yeah, they be having brownouts all the time, scheduled blackouts. You know, you can't cook a
Hey,
turkey.
we're gonna have a scheduled no electricity right now.
You guys know what I
no.
you guys know what I brought to Thanksgiving last year?
What?
I think I was there.
A
Yeah,
hen
I
in
was
a
Bud
bag.
heavy, Bud heavy.
Hen in a bag, dog. Hen
30
in a
pack of
bag.
Bud Hev.
No,
Nah, he
hen.
didn't bring no beers.
Brought fucking
Oh, yeah.
chicken to the party, dog.
Yeah,
Rotisserie
it was really
chicken?
random.
Fried
Oh, yeah,
chicken
they-
is the shit.
Nah, it was like the bagged hen, bro, that you get by at the store.
Why? Why Pat? Why Dill frozen at this pose? Look at this profile shot of
That's
Dill.
like a full profile.
Damn.
So anyway,
Yeah.
well, I want to say something about everybody. Anybody else got anything to say about preparing turkey? Because I got something to say about that. All right.
Go
When
for
you
it.
guys, so Madison doesn't cook for Thanksgiving.
Mm.
Y'all don't make any dishes to bring to the family, Madison?
No, not normally. I mean,
No?
we made it before, but
So you don't know this, but there is a culture around cooking Thanksgiving meal, which is drinking. And as Pat and I have always said, there's times where AM beers are acceptable. Airports, hotels,
Yeah.
vacations, and Thanksgiving
Production.
meals. We never said this, but Thanksgiving meal, a
Dolphin.
10:30 a.m. beer is totally acceptable.
Oh,
yeah.
barbecues as well. Barbecue. If you
Barbecues?
waking up at crack and dawn to put on some shit, you could crack a beer. It's okay. You do you.
Yep.
Especially if you stuffing that beer inside something. That's what's up.
Can I say something?
Go for it.
Pat bought me a bottle of New Amsterdam rum for Christmas one year in Memphis. We cracked that bitch open at 10 o'clock in the morning. I fucking hate rum, dude. I don't know anyone that likes rum.
I like rum. It's okay.
I'm down.
Like extra dried.
I fuck with it.
Or, no, it was gin. It was gin. I'm sorry.
I'll
It
drink a
was
pina
extra. It
colada.
was New Amsterdam extra dried gin with
Oh, yeah.
2 fancy glasses in the package.
Nope.
Why the fuck do you?
Stomach
Why
ache.
are you buying me this, dude? I hate this shit.
Pat- bro.
Pat
I'm
sees Pat'll
Thought
see
you were
a
a
deal.
6-year-old lady.
Pat'll see a deal and he'll be like, "Oh, somebody will like this." And he'll figure out who to give it to.
I will sometimes do that, but like
Yeah.
that
It's a give us-
particular, that particular thing was. I was thinking about the experience. So sometimes I should for the experience, Be like, I know I'm gonna open this shit. Well, Dill's gonna open this shit on Christmas morning, and I'm gonna be like, let's throw some orange juice in it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Juice.
Why not?
Let's start this alcoholic career. Let's go.
Let's go. We ain't doing nothing. Let's do this and play some Wii or something and get down.
That's exactly what we did. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah. Go
going
ahead.
back to turkeys real quick.
Sorry.
No. Going back to turkeys. There's a big thing we need to fucking throw down on. All right. Dressing versus stuffing. Okay.
It's called stuffing.
No, there's a difference still. There's 2 different things.
There is.
Yeah, one of
Um,
them's right and one of them's disgusting.
Calm down. We're gonna go round robin real quick. Tell us which one we prefer, and then we'll hear Matt's fucking rant about dressing. All right. I prefer stuffing. It's a family recipe that my mom's grandma taught her.
but
And
where'd you
I-
originally grow up? Because that makes a big difference.
New York
Yeah.
and then Memphis.
All right.
But it's like it's some shit. I don't know. She claims it's some like European recipe,
So-
some type of deal. But
I think I
it's
know
like
what
a
you're talking about.
bready.
I'm
type of-
curious. I'm curious about this. Pat, I'll let you finish. Madison, why did you say where did you grow up? Tell us about why.
Because it's kind of a regional thing, whether you do dressing or stuffing.
True.
And
So
so
more northerners call it stuffing. Southerners
Yeah.
like dressing.
It's true. So let's go round robin. I got a whole story about that. That I want to say after.
Also, Pat is referring to the fundamental
Oh,
difference between.
All right. So my screen, my right is Adam. So Adam, what is your preference on this?
Stuffing, but it's only like recently though, because I had a good recipe. But
So
it's
dressing
it's
before that though.
No, always stuffing. But I mean, I didn't really like. I never even had like. I really didn't care about either one. I would, I wouldn't really mess with either one until recently. But stuffing for sure. No.
Okay, Dill.
You already know my answer.
The world doesn't know your answer.
Stuffing. I said it right
Y'all grew
as you
up
brought it
together,
up.
that's it.
All right, Madison, you're next.
Heck of the votes in your favor. It's stressing.
Really? Okay. All right, Matt.
I don't think I know. Yeah.
Me?
And then we'll do Drew and we'll go back to you. real quick.
Dressing.
And
Pat froze
Pat-
like he's trying to say something.
Pat froze, so I'm gonna go. He's super excited. I can't wait to put this. I can't wait to put this on YouTube. I'm leaving this part in. I'll go ahead and say mine is dressing, and then first off, I can't wait to see what Pat's reaction is once he gets out of unfrozen.
So we got 3 Mississippi boys against 3 Memphis boys.
Yeah.
I mean that's how you clarify it, really. There is no in between.
So I also got. Oh damn!
It's like Wi-Fi.
There you go.
Oh, he's back.
There you are.
Did I get kicked
good?
out?
You're
Yeah.
back now.
That's all I get.
You
Did
kicked
everyone
yourself
get
out,
kicked
man.
out?
Nope.
No, just
No.
you.
No, my shit froze, and then
Oh, we
I
know
did
it froze.
We know.
all you guys were frozen though.
Right, you were like
And then-
this.
and then my shit just crashed.
Yeah, you looked like you were about to pop off about something.
No. Okay, so Drew, I know Matt has got his spiel. So Drew, what's yours?
I already said it, and it's dressing. And also to double mine, Catherine says dressing too.
Well, Meg says stuffing, so fuck you.
Julie says
Yeah,
dressing.
way to go, Meg.
So go
Well,
fuck
fucking,
yourself.
I'll go pack up the whole artist clan. We could put on some stuffing.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you there's
Stuffing.
more than anybody else.
So,
It's gonna be a brawl, son.
All right.
but
So-
there's a clear difference, right?
There is a
Yeah, lose
100%
first,
difference.
like lose first, like
Yeah.
a bready kind of deal.
Yeah.
And so the fundamental difference between stuffing and dressing: stuffing is cooked inside a turkey. Dressing is cooked in a pan.
In a
See-
casserole dish.
See, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah,
cooked
I've seen
by
the
itself.
stuffing.
Yeah.
The stuffing.
yeah,
The stuffing
Alright,
I
alright.
have is cooked by
How it
itself.
got that
So what-
name.
So why is it
Yeah.
called
Oh,
stuffing?
whoa.
Stuffing
Here we
is
go.
when you stuff it inside a turkey.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers think you like stuffing, but you've been liking dressing for this whole time.
No.
Fucking
So
fact check it, Pack.
no,
Fact
I'll,
check
let me
right
No,
now.
he
fact
got-
check you.
They don't
there.
fact check on this show. They
No.
don't fact check.
All right. Before we keep going, you fucking. Oh, all right. All right.
That's the biggest check we've ever had on the show.
That's quite hard. 1, 2, or 4.
It's not true either.
2.
2. All right.
We try to fact check, Madison. We'll as soon as we realize we don't know it, we'll Google it and still probably don't end up with the right answer.
So this might be this is actually
Normally, I would
All
say
right,
it's because y'all are drunk, and that's why y'all get facts wrong. But I've heard y'all 5 minutes into an episode.
that's Drew. That's Drew.
It's just like we're just gonna go straight with the wrong facts. Who cares?
Fuck it, it makes it fun. Whatever. So this is actually going to be on next episode. Our sponsor coming up, Mumford Brewing. So downtown LA, Constant Evolution. There's a Northeast style India Pale Ale.
I got
6
that
point.
minimalist.
Yeah, it's pretty
Mhm.
sick. We got quite a few beers from them. It just says hops Citra, and it's a 6.8. It's kind of cool though, like right, like it's like
What is it? It's an
three
IPA.
stars or some shit.
It's got it's got the
It's a little-
RGB kind of in the
it's a
middle
little-
of the type.
What?
Little
The
squares, huh?
RGB spread. It's got like blue on the left,
Oh.
red on the right.
Oh yeah.
It
No,
almost
that's
looks
what's up.
like those 3D prints used to look. That you had to wear 3D
Ooh.
the red and blue glasses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I gotta give this. Is I've never tried this one. Drew, you got this
So-
one too, right?
I do. Yeah, I think so. So I'll say this. I'll say before while you drinking that,
It's fire.
I feel like there's one thing that we didn't say about the dressing stuffing thing that needs to
We're
be
not.
said.
We're not even close to done with this.
Yeah,
yet.
we
ain't
haven't
done with
started
this.
it.
No, I just wanted
we
to.
may actually be done because I think Pat
No.
agrees with me and just thinks he disagrees.
So
No, it's not true.
this is not a part of that whole dressing stuffing argument, but I'll say this. So Catherine, who's wiggling in the background, she pop in, trying to touch my
What
cat.
up, girl?
She's trying to touch our cat over here. See, she just needs a pet for the iris.
She wiggling in the background trying to touch the cat. That's all I heard.
I got like all my shit over here.
Hey,
So-
Catherine.
So here's the thing. When I grew up, and I'm sure maybe Matt might have some culture in it. I don't know. But so what I had when I was growing up is this very traditional bread stuff dressing. Ooh, almost said stuffing. But
Ooh, there it is.
what Catherine introduced to me was oyster dressing. And we would make it with mushrooms instead of oysters. And it's always really good. It's always a highlight of our Thanksgiving. She's nodding. So like when y'all did, I just want to know when y'all did dressings, was there like some kind of theme? Was it Cajun? Was it, how did y'all do that?
Well, what's your thing? Your mushroom dressing? How long was the trip?
Oh, it about had 4 hours. About 4 hours.
I fucking hate mushrooms.
Me too, honestly. I don't know anything about this. So when are you guys gonna go? Madison, you go.
So we would have like multiple dressings. Like
gotta pee.
the most typical for us was cornbread dressing. Then we would have seafood dressing. That's what Julie makes now mostly, and it's got like shrimp and oysters and crab meat in it. And
Nice.
Yeah, same. It's
pretty good.
it's family recipe passed down, so it's cornbread, mainly. But then when I go over to Jessica's family, they have the seafood dressing over there. So.
Yeah, and that kind of dressing you make with French bread, and that's I think that's more of a New Orleans thing because of the French bread and the seafood here.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Sounds
Adam,
good though, man. That sounds
Adam,
really
do y'all do now that you live in New Orleans, y'all doing seafood stuff?
good. Nah. I mean, I've eaten more seafood because I've lived since living here. Because I used to never eat seafood, but now that it's so good down here, I mess with it a little bit. But
Yeah.
not a
Are we
lot.
going to talk
But
about
yeah,
Adam's Hickey?
Do it.
What?
Are we going to talk about Adam's Hickey? Go ahead and turn your neck real quick. Go ahead, dude. I thought I saw a hickey. That's
I love to say Adam
Probably
getting
just my
hickeys,
beard,
bro.
yeah.
We in our
Yeah.
30s. We don't get getting hickeys.
Hell no.
I was like,
Hell
damn.
no.
I was like,
Some
damn,
freaky
Adam,
shit.
you got a hickey in it.
Good try though.
Fuck, get through all that hair. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
Big old beard. Yeah.
Big hair.
All right. Let me go in on this fucking bullshit you guys talking about. So I never even heard about dressing until I moved to the South. Right. So I was like, I had gone to a Thanksgiving, and I was like, it's someone who's. I think we had a big ass argument in the car actually. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the normal like turkey dressing, fucking cranberry. I was like, what do you mean dressing? Like, do you mean gravy like for the turkey and mashed potatoes? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what.
Right. And
It sounds like gravy. Yeah.
Sounds
When
like
I
gravy.
think of dressing,
to
I
me.
think gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, something you'd put over you dress with,
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna have fucking some fancy gravy or something when I get there. So like that's as far as it went. I think I was like, oh, fuck, I don't care about this conversation. So got there, and then everything, you're eating everything, you're putting everything on your plate, and normally in Thanksgiving, you're kind of like lined up trying to get your food and like sit down and whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in the middle of this family line. I'd only met some of these people a few times before, right? And I'm like, I get to the dressing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what it like. I literally turned to who brought me there, and I was like, "Yo, about this though. Like, what is this? I don't know what this food is." And they were like, "Oh, that's dressing." And I'm like, that doesn't tell me what this is. So they were like, "Just put it on your plate, fucking go," because you in a line, you can't be bullshitting. So I put it on my plate, right? And like, I go and sit down, and bro, I was, when you at somebody else's house, you trying to be respectful and shit. You trying to eat everything on the plate. You trying to be a little bitch about what the food is.
And it was the best thing you ever tasted, wasn't it?
No, not even close, my dude.
That's just because it was bad dressing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't think I've had dressing since then. So maybe once or twice at a different time, but like a small amount. You know what I'm saying? But it might be a consistency thing for me because like I can't do oatmeal, I can't do grits, I can't do anything that loose. You know what I'm saying?
Good dressing ain't supposed to be that way.
No.
So
That's
yeah, what's
bad
in the
dressing.
seafood? What's in the seafood dressing? You said the meat, but like, what's like the base of it?
That sounds good with crab
French
meat and
bread.
shit.
Do I know?
French
bread.
bread.
French bread. I'm talking about like you cook it in like a sauce though, right?
And you put some like a roux in it before
Yeah, that's what I
you
was gonna
bake
say.
it.
Like roux,
But,
yeah.
but when you go to eat it, it's baked through. It's not like wet.
Okay, I got you.
So,
Huh.
so the difference that I'm hearing from Pat is a dry, loose quote stuffing versus a
And then loose.
casserole, what he thinks is supposed to be wet dressing.
Yeah.
Listen here though. Listen here.
Stuffing.
Nothing loose about stuffing. Ain't
Yeah, that's
nothing loose about it.
Yeah.
So
It's
There's
like
nothing loose,
it's like a bread, almost.
See,
Like a
that's
chunk of
dressing.
loaf,
That's
you know what I'm
what
saying?
dressing's supposed to be like.
See, Brian
What?
never had nothing like what you're talking. I think you
Stuff-
don't know what dressing is. I think you've been eating
Bruh,
stuffing your whole
look,
fucking
look
life.
here. I'm doing some fact checking, and here's what Google
Nah,
has to
you
say.
ain't know nothing about that.
The
This
one
man turning
glaring
to the
difference
internet, you know what I'm saying?
between the two is how they're cooked. According to most dictionaries, stuffing is defined as a mixture used to stuff another food, traditionally poultry, before cooking. Stuffing is stuffed inside a turkey's asshole and then baked.
So hold up. Okay, so you're telling me if I don't put it inside of an animal, then it's technically just not stuffing. Just
Yeah,
whatever I
but
do to it.
how is it
You're getting there.
stuffing? The only thing you stuffing is your face.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, like what I'm thinking about stuffing, the stuffing that I like is one that is like it's like a casserole essentially, and then it's like has turkey and celery and other stuff in it
See,
too.
that is
Yeah, you're
dressing.
thinking of dressing.
Yeah, but it's what we
So-
call it stuffing. I mean, that's what thing is.
Alright.
I think people kind of get it. Could go either way.
That's what I'm saying.
All
So
right.
now
All
you're
All
into the
right.
regional thing.
All right. Fuck it.
Look,
Whatever.
I'm gonna have
Whatever.
Julie bake a pan of stuffing, freeze it, and send it
You
to
gonna
your
send it to me?
ass.
Oh,
It's not
stuff
bad.
not
I'll say-
dressing?
Huh?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Madison.
What I'll say is for my dressing, the weird thing I don't like is a lot of people like to pour gravy all over theirs and just like, wet it down. I like
Yeah,
mine just dry as a bone kind
So-
of thing. That's
so-
what's the best.
Besides the seafood one, all these are cornbread based.
Yeah.
Primarily.
Okay. See, I think that is the main difference. The one I have been growing up with is not corn is bread based, not cornbread based.
Like white bread.
Traditionally, yes.
Catherine, what bread
But-
do you use for?
But you'd break it out, like you rip it
crumble
apart,
it up.
Chunks of
rip
bread.
it up, and then you dry it out for like a
Yeah,
day.
you do it
Yeah.
with stale
like
bread.
French bread or what?
Yeah.
And it's the same way with the French
White
bread.
bread.
You let the French bread go a little stale, tear it up.
French bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine says she uses French bread for hers, stale French bread.
Yeah, because she's
So-
a good Louisiana girl.
Okay. So me and Adam just did a beer trade. Maybe me and Matt need to do a stuffing trade.
I'll send
And-
you some.
I don't know how we're gonna do this. Maybe
Good
we
luck
should-
with that.
should
No, man.
Gold
try-
belly.
Fuck that.
Maybe some dried ice or some.
Hello Fresh does that shit all the time. Yeah, just next day it. It'll be fine.
Uh,
Yeah, dude.
fuck it, whatever.
Look,
know,
you
it's-
you you
is what
freeze
it
it,
is.
put some ice packs in there with it. It'd be fine.
You're gonna taste like asshole.
Oh, that's because he put his asshole on it before he shipped it.
I mean,
love
Drew
that.
just ordered food from New Orleans.
Yeah. Man, the world.
That
weird,
gold
huh?
belly. I can now get
about-
18% off.
It's that gold belly, son.
Man, Drew been talking about gold belly for 3 fucking
I know,
episodes,
right?
huh?
So how is the gold belly though? Is it legit?
It's
Is
legit.
it worth it?
It's worth it.
All right.
Okay.
You get that rewards
Act
points.
now.
How long? It's time to crack a third.
All right. So, to get into our, we've been going for a hot minute. To get into this final topic, we all got that one family member, you know. What was your reaction to them when you were a kid versus an adult, you know? That one family member that always cause a scene, always a little bitch, you know, just doing some obnoxious shit, you know, at the holidays. You know,
The big thing is, if you
What?
don't have that family member, you know what that means, right?
it's you. Yeah. Which has always been in the back of my mind. Like, don't be that guy. you
I
know?
feel like Pat might be that family member.
Oh, Pat is that dude.
Fuck.
I think I've been that dude in the past couple of years. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
Dill's
confirm.
not that dude.
I'll confirm. Dill was that guy.
hit us with another holiday story besides the 10 a.m. Gin drink.
Yeah.
What's one of them? What's one of them family member stories? If you let's
All
hear
right.
it from the horse's mouth.
I got you. When was it, last Thanksgiving, Pat, or 2 Thanksgivings ago or something? The whole family was over
Which I'm not. But yeah. go.
down here.
Yeah. Was I there?
I was high as a fucking kite. Yeah.
Oh, that was Christmas.
That was,
So
yeah, that was
so it was Christmas.
Pat just knows right off.
Yeah,
I was
no.
hung-
I
I
remember
was-
what happened though.
I was-
We
I
got
was-
there.
Hold on. I was still drunk from the night before because I think we all went out.
Yeah, let me go
Yeah,
ahead
go
with
ahead.
the story real quick.
Go ahead.
I'll tell the first half. You can tell the second half. What you remember of it. So
I'll just correct you during it.
Yeah. So, anyways, so my uncle has been smoking weed for his whole life, and recently he learned that Dill smokes weed. So he gave Dill this joint that I was like, "Yo, that fire! I haven't had this shit in like a decade, and it's somehow around again. Here you go. Here's a little prize." And Dill said, "Man, I haven't lit it up yet." I said, "Oh, cool." I was like, "When are you gonna do that?" He's like, "Oh, Christmas morning." I was like, "Ah, sick." You know, he's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be stressful. All these motherfuckers gonna be over here." So, all right, cool.
I wasn't
So-
stressed out.
So we open up the presents and whatnot, and then Dill's like, "You know what? I'm gonna fire up that joint." I was like, "All right." And so he just goes in the backyard. Well, not the backyard, the back patio, like next to the pool. The windows are open. Like my mom's making food and shit.
Yeah.
And and he just starts hitting this joint on the porch. Like I'm drinking coffee, Meg's drinking coffee, and Dill's smoking some weed out in the back porch, right? And
Wake and bake.
yeah. So Dill takes like probably 2-3 hits of this thing, and is like puts it out, and he comes back inside, puts it in like a little box. He goes, "Bruh," and I said, "What?" He's, "I'm so baked right now." And I was like, "What? How?" Like you were there for 2 seconds. And my mom goes, "Put out that funny cigarette." And like, "God damn it." Yeah.
Your mom.
She got
Yeah.
she was cooking a fucking turkey in the kitchen at, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the morning, and
Yeah.
she goes, "Smells like a goddamn skunk in here," because the screen doors were open or whatever, so all the smoke was just
Damn.
traveling into the house.
It's like, should
So-
be smoking in the house.
So we're sitting in there, and Dill's just gone. Like I'd never seen this man this high. And
I
like
was so
I
hungover
probably
too.
oh yeah. So the night before we had gone out with my cousin. My cousin's a bigger guy, right? Oh, and we also no, we went to that was what it was. That was what it was. We went to our aunt's house and I was the DD. So while we were there.
That don't
which
make no
is-
sense.
I know.
That don't make no
right?
damn sense.
I was giving
Yeah,
I was giving it a rest because I knew what Christmas Day was gonna
Yeah,
be.
okay.
Well, that's true. That's true. I can drive down the street and like last a few hours without doing anything. But anyway, we drive there. Is me, my cousin, Dill, and Meg. When we drive there, everyone gets blasted drunk. And I'm the only person. I'm driving Dill's shitty car. I drive him back, and Meg passes out immediately. Me and Dill and my
BMW.
cousin stay up playing this game Broforce and start drinking a lot of beers. And then the
That's right.
next morning, Dill wakes up and does this. And I tell you, this man, it was like in the afternoon sometime. I was like, dude, how you feeling? Like he just sat in a chair for like most of the day. And I was like, how you doing over there, bud? And he's like, bruh, it just won't wear off. It's like, it won't go away.
Damn.
This man, I swear you'd think this man dropped like 10 hits of acid. He's just like, fucking,
It won't go away.
it won't go away. When
I
did
was
we
destroyed.
the
I
most
was
high I ever
destroyed.
seen anybody in my life?
And on top of that, I got that. Somebody got me a Yingling like filler tank
Well,
thing. You put the
best
ice
part.
in the center, and we just filled that bitch up. And we were drinking. We started drinking at like 11 o'clock or something.
Earlier than that.
All right, so we
Wow.
got one of those family members on the chat right now. So who else has a story about one of their family members going crazy? Anybody want to? We don't have to say who it is. You just tell
Yeah,
a story about it.
I mean, how many siblings do you have that you?
It's not. I mean, there's
have
aunts,
to be
uncles,
siblings.
and stuff like that. Like, because like
I mean,
you know, Southern families they'll get together.
yeah,
That's true.
no. So I don't know. We always did it just my immediate family. Like we didn't have much extended family and all that come, and I don't know. Nobody ever got into it too bad. We all had different opinions, and
We try not to get in trouble.
it could get heated sometimes, but
This is a cop out ass.
I'll tell you.
season.
All right, I'll go.
I mean,
So I have a family member. Like my mom loves having everybody over. Like everybody has to come. Family, extended family, all that stuff.
She said.
No, my mom didn't say that. Don't do that to my mom.
What up, Jane?
No, don't shout out Jane. You shout out Jane every episode. So
not right after you did that. You can't shout out.
Yeah.
Jane.
so
Shout out, come over.
so my family is pretty much all conservative, all of them, except one small portion. It's like this random portion of my family is not conservative, and so we're all together. And of course, you know what Southern people like to do? They like to talk about politics. They like to talk about Republican ass shit, whatever. And so, people acting crazy when I was a kid. I didn't really register it, like I didn't understand when they would get into a heated conversation about politics or whatever. But as an adult, like when I would come back, specifically a couple of years ago when I came back and I was drinking during the time and hearing what was going on, it was a lot more interesting. And I don't have a story about when a relative like is just wild and just doing some crazy shit. But this one particular time, I was drinking, having a good time. Family members from all walks of life, especially different political views, come together, and then they start talking about politics, which is a bad thing to do. You shouldn't do that at holidays. I don't know why people do that. So all of a sudden, out of the back room, out of the living room, I was in the kitchen. All of a sudden, I just heard, "You jackass!" And I was like, "What?" And so apparently one of my family members got so upset with what they were talking about that they called another, and so they stormed off. And the other, like, I walked in the living room to see what was going on because it was kind of like abrupt and weird. You kind of sometimes you think when that situation happens that it's like a joke or something. And so I was kind of like with my beer in my hand, kind of like, oh, what's going on in here? And I just look at, and like the dude that got called a jackass, his eyes were so wide, like he had never experienced a family member just go off on him like that. And I was like, oh shit. And they were sitting there talking like, I don't know what I did to upset him. I don't know what, you know. And it's like, bruh, you a strict conservative like asshole is why you got called a jackass. You probably
How
said
many years
something.
ago was this?
Yeah.
That was like 3 years ago.
All right, makes sense. That's in the range. That's in the
It's
time frame.
It was like 3 or 4, probably 4 years ago. So I feel like, yeah, my family member story is not particularly like the
Yeah, it's
topic.
nothing like living in Mississippi that you have to deal with conservative people at Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything. You know it's going to turn that way.
What is it about Southern people that feel like they have to talk about politics at holidays?
It's because there's nothing else to do out in the woods. You just get bored, and so they start watching Fox News.
Like, oh, Jimmy, you see that deer the other day on Highway 4? Yeah, man, I almost caught that motherfucker. I was going to shoot him with my 12 gauge.
But
How come it's always a 12 gauge? It's always a 12 gauge, you know? Like,
Well, it's
all
either
these
12 or
motherfuckers-
14.
No, we got 22s. You know,
Oh,
we
that too. I got my
we grew up with
22.
22s.
Yeah,
BBs.
I got 22 in Memphis. I forgot.
Oh, fuck.
I also
Anyway.
got that DUI.
Yeah. Adam, you got any weird family member? I mean, you got
Nah.
some funny. Your brother and sister are pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't really talk to either one of them. So no, I talk to them here and there.
Yeah.
But no, I really don't have any. Like, we all get along pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously the most liberal, but like, we get along.
So how come out of all the people in here, we don't have any of those crazy family members that do some weird ass shit in the holidays?
Oh.
Like, that's a stereotype. Why?
I mean,
No, we do. We were just talking about Dill's story.
Oh.
Yeah. You know how
Yeah,
many artists there are? There's like 50 fucking artists, dude. I don't even know. Like, way too many artists. You know what I'm saying?
With our family get-together, there's always a fucking argument or a disagreement or this or that, and
Mhm.
next thing you know, half the family hates the other half of the family, or the core of the family, or this or that.
That's
It's
like your
a
household.
fucking exactly.
Yeah.
It fucking, oh my god, fucking nailed it.
I already know, dude.
And so, in
It's
all
like-
honesty,
it's like-
my
it's like
dad might
dealing
be
with-
the guy.
Your dad's the.
Yeah,
I
oh,
think
yeah.
my dad might be the guy too.
Oh,
It's like
if
dealing-
we're being real.
It's like dealing with a bunch of like fucking like kindergartners and or like frats, you know, like everyone's always fighting.
I mean,
feel
dealing
like
with alcoholics.
Nailed it.
I feel like that guy or that girl or that whoever that family member is, they're probably either the most woke of the family or they're the least woke of the family.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
If we're using the term, maybe. Yeah. I mean,
Matt, go ahead. What'd you say?
my dad did make my brother's girlfriend cry at Thanksgiving one
Oh,
time.
no.
I got a better one than that.
Like,
don't
like-
even don't even Pat.
Like
I
it
have one of
didn't
those stories too.
it wasn't even heated. Like, they just disagreed, and he had some
Yeah.
very different ideas than her, and she started crying.
Bro.
Jeez.
I've
He must be
experienced
a
a very
gentleman, I say.
exact
Matt's
same.
dad's older and intimidating, so I understand that.
That's true. My dad is very much older than the average dad our age, for somebody our age. Like, my dad's 75.
And you can never tell if he's being serious with you.
Yeah,
Or-
he doesn't joke well.
No.
Like, you can't tell.
Very
Yeah.
dry. Yeah.
Because
That's
he's
like
as
mine.
big as
That's
me
like
and just more intimidating.
Mm.
that's like mine and Pat's dad. But me and Pat could beat our dad's ass if we wanted to.
Oh, I'm
This
sending
is
this to
good,
your dad.
man.
You know, you know your
I got
dad
my money
likes
on Pete.
your dad likes all of our posts.
What?
You know his dad, Pat's dad likes all of our posts.
Nah,
You
my
know-
dad doesn't even subscribe to the podcast. I've been telling him for a year.
You know me. I ain't scared of that motherfucker. Shit.
Oh,
No, I don't know, dude. You should be.
and comes Pat's dad, Pat and Dill's
I
dad.
know.
Welcome in.
So, bro,
Bring it in, Pete. Come on, let's go.
no, bro. So
I
actually,
love that dude to death, though.
yeah, no, but my dad and my mom both tend to do some like random shit, like just on the daily. Let's be real, but like holidays is just maximized. Like, so my mom has this habit of getting
Oh my
accidental drunk, right?
Here we
And
go.
mom has this accidental drunk habit, and when she gets there, it's weird, right? So my mom can hold her beers, right? And it's always Bud Heavy, only cans, right?
Oh,
And bro, I legit, she came to see us in Pasadena for New Year's Eve, for the New Year's Eve parade, the Rose Bowl parade. And me and Meg have this tradition of getting sushi on New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
We take them out to the sushi place, which sushi on the West Coast is fire. It's the best you're gonna get.
That just
So-
says sushi.
Sushi.
That's true.
And so we go to the place, right? And they sit down and they tell the lady like, "Oh yeah, Bud Heavy," and the lady goes, "No," and I was like,
Carry it, Ichiban.
and I was like, and she goes, "What?" And
don't got
I was
that.
like, "Ma, they don't got that shit here, like."
that's
Yeah, change it up.
I
You
mean,
get that Japanese, but
yeah. I was like, listen.
It's a
Let me
plural.
let me order beers for you. Let me order beers for you. And at this point, we've been drinking all day anyway. So I order a beer, and they come out, and it's the 24-ounce bottle Sapporo,
Oh yeah.
and she goes, "The fuck is this?" You're the waitress. She goes, "You think I'm gonna drink this?" My mom's like 110 pounds. Like, she's a small lady. Like, she's like, "What the fuck is this? This thing is as big as her arm, right?"
That's
And,
what she said.
Yes, that's what she's never said. Anyway, so she gets that, and she's like, "Fuck, I don't know what to order on this thing. Half this shit's in like, and I don't know what to do." I said, "All right, Ma, I know what you like. Let me order for you." I order this. I order basically what fried chicken is at a sushi place, right? Which I forget what it's called, but anyway, I
Tempura.
order that. There you go. So I order it, and she goes, "They brought this woman French fries because she wouldn't."
oh. They can't take it. They can't take
Dang it!
If
They
you
brought her French fries.
you can't give your parents culture. You cannot.
No. So, anyways, another instance. This is every day mostly. So I told you my mom gets accidental drunk sometimes, right? Most days, and her favorite thing. My mom works in special ed. Okay, my mom's a special ed assistant,
Oh my
and
god.
my mom loves to tell us. My mom, I swear to God, she'll go, Pat, Dill, give me a beer. Give me a beer. Yeah. Like, who are you sneaking for? Like, you're 60 years old. Like, what is going on? She's like, oh,
You're a full-grown adult. Get your own beer.
crack it under the blanket. Crack it under the blanket. What are you doing?
Oh.
I was like, all right, whatever. And she's like, man, gotta tell you about this time in school. And I said, no. And she goes, all right, cool. So about Johnny, he came here and he's just doing this shit in the bathroom. I had to pull him away from himself, and he's naked, and we had to call his mom. I mean, these are like the types of stories that she'll just go into
Scarring.
for like a full hour.
Yeah.
You just-
She, She
And-
does that
and me-
shit to. Keep going.
I was just gonna say, me and Dill just kind of sit there and just like, cool.
So-
All right, Ma, it's bedtime, huh? Oh, but I'm almost done. Let me finish this beer, and it's like the next beer. It's not that one.
Ooh.
It's like the following.
Man,
get in
I
this
don't.
way.
I don't know that I could drink with my mom.
So-
Oh, I drink with my mom all the time.
I
Speaking
never have.
of speaking of what Matt just said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about showing mom some culture. So, my mom came to visit me when I was in a play living in Hollywood. She came to see the play, and I took her to El Compadre in Hollywood, which is like a fancy Mexican restaurant. They do flaming margaritas. I was like, Mom, you got to get the flaming margarita. We had to wait a little bit, so we took her to the bar. All right, so Mom gets our flaming margarita. And she's drinking, having a good time. You know how Southern women be looking around. They
That'd be
they,
so.
they want to
people
see
to 'em.
everybody.
Yeah.
They want to smile at people, all this shit. And so Mom starts looking at this lady. And I don't know why she just want to smile at people because that's what she does. And Matt and Madison know my mom. She's just smiling at everybody.
What's up, James?
So this woman starts talking to my mom.
Speaking of this play, by the way, I was at this play. I went to this play.
You
Your
did.
boy, a good friend. Your boy went to this bullshit
You did.
play.
You did a very
Anyway, keep
I thought you was gonna say something nice.
Nah,
Oh,
shit was a 20-seat theater in this bitch near UCLA. Anyway, keep going.
so look, I was just starting. Shut up. So
Yeah, my bad.
anyway, so mom she's this woman. She's like, hey, how's it going or whatever, and they're like, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And they start talking, and mom has this urge to tell her that she's from the South, that she's from Mississippi, and that she's like, whatever. And all of a sudden, that woman said something like, well, how are the gays down there? and no, it like the woman said to my mom, how are the gays in Mississippi?
No, I understand that, but like this happened
This
in
happened in
Hollywood.
Hollywood. And so my mom, being a conservative Southern woman, she like was
She said,
taken
"I don't
aback, but she had already had a flaming margarita.
She probably did that too. Like, oh
Listen,
my
listen.
god.
She said,
Gays.
she said, well, they're down there. and I was like, oh, see, this is why you don't look at people. And so mom
Why you don't look
my
at
mom is
people.
already acting extra around all these people. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with my mom. She's in LA and she's acting, I said, this is why you don't look at people, because they're going to talk to you about some shit that you're not ready to talk about. And we get to the table. She's already had one margarita, mind you. She's already tipsy. Get to the table, we start ordering. And I'm looking around and I'm like, all right, they got you're going to flame margarita, whatever, da, da, da. We ordered this, and this. And the waiter comes in, hey, can I take your order? And she was like, yes, I'll have a jumbo flaming margarita. And I was like, no,
Mom getting turned.
and I'm talking about this. This is a jumbo. Like as
I
big as
know.
like two-handed, like if you've ever been to this restaurant, it's a jumbo is huge.
She
And I
ain't
was
never
like,
felt a
"Mom,
jumbo.
what are you
huh?
doing?"
Hence,
Anyway.
jumbo.
She ain't never
Jumbo.
felt the jumbo, huh?
So it was really funny. It was ridiculous. And she stumbled home walking home because it was like walking distance from my apartment, and we're both stumbling home. I'm like, Mom, you shouldn't have got that jumbo.
So walking
Damn.
distance like 3 miles.
Yeah.
Madison will never give.
Four and a half. It's 4.5, man. You're right.
Look,
There you
the
go.
first time Madison and I ever went to visit Drew in LA,
Yeah.
we were at his apartment. He was like, let's just go to In-N-Out. We'll walk. It's walking
Oh
distance.
God! You made them walk to there?
was
And
so
it
close.
was like 4 miles.
No.
He said it was right around the
No.
corner. So he's like, it's
Oh,
right
it's
down
It's
the
two
road.
miles.
right around the corner. It's real
4 miles in
2
high
miles.
traffic.
True, but 2
Side of the
miles from
highway.
Drew's apartment where he used to live.
Yeah.
Pat, I lived at what? I lived at Sunset and Poinsettia, and In-N-Out was
It's
like
on
Sunset and fucking the next street over
2
from
miles away.
La Brea.
Bruh, it's on. No, it's not.
It's
on
right
La
there.
Brea. No,
it's like
not
it's like
on
a block
La Brea.
from La Brea. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
I'm done with my
No,
story.
it's on fucking Highland? No.
All right.
I don't know.
So to Drew's
Hey, let's
point,
just name all the streets in LA.
There we go.
that'd be,
La Brea.
that should be the
Sunset.
next podcast. Y'all just
Right.
listing off all the streets.
That's already an
California.
SNL sketch.
Yeah, that's true. I bet we could do better though.
So to Drew's point, when I've noticed this too, when Southern women get drunk, like they're proud to announce they're Southern, like they're proud of
Oh,
where they're
yeah.
from.
Oh God.
They get a little too friendly.
Do you guys feel the same like sense of pride in where you're from, like saying where you're from or where you live now? Because
Yes.
really,
Oh, bruh. There's
Nashville.
there's no group of people prouder than New Yorkers in this country to be
All right.
from New York.
okay.
None.
I mean, see that's
None.
interesting to me. I've never felt that.
No,
Yeah,
bruh, if you
I
ever
haven't
meet
either.
somebody from New York, they're gonna tell you they're from New York. Like that's it. But
So,
I can see that.
Very true.
so like,
Is a baby
are you-
coming in?
are-
Oh, here comes a baby.
how many babies you got, bro?
Hey,
Oh,
there's that
Mary.
baby.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Mary. Say hey.
Yeah, that's the youngest. That's the youngest cast member, huh? Damn, you might want to mute us, bro.
We're in his headphones, so we can
Headphones
say.
anyways, yeah.
Earmuffs.
What up, little bro? You can have some of these soon. You know, maybe later off air.
It
All
is
right, Say
Mississippi.
good night to her.
All right.
Good night, Marin.
Damn, bro, that baby big,
Yeah.
isn't it?
She's a couple years old.
That's crazy. Last time I seen it, she was real small.
Was it 3,
Yeah.
4?
I got 2 under 3 years old, so
Yeah.
it's a stressful
Bro,
life.
how are you awake, bro? It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
A
for real.
2-year-old
Bedtime
and
for
a
you,
new.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all,
It's the
y'all,
week.
y'all didn't notice, but he moved to his second beer. The second beer.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what-
moved to a Vita beer too.
Oh, dude, that
Oh.
office party is what's up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
A good beer.
Office party. What else do you got? I know, Dill, you still on Budweiser.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
it's-
on my 4th one.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
that
I'm
boy's a
open-
big boy.
Yeah,
He
I'm,
drinks.
I'm-
Two is my
Yeah.
limit.
Oh, damn. You got the whole gamut.
Damn.
Hold on, Matt. Tell us what you got in there.
So right now I'm back on the Vanessa house. Look how red it is.
Oh,
It's
damn.
that what is this? The Blackberry Berliner Weiss.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It's that light one. It's 4.5, but look how red it is.
That one pretty good because that's the one I picked out when I saw all the ones they sent.
It's good. I may have an extra. I'll save for you.
All right.
Vanessa House Fire.
It's
Shout out.
good beer. It's
Yeah.
good beer. I had a big sour that we brought back, but Julie would want some of that, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it
And
in.
shout out to your boy, little Corrales over there. You know.
Yeah, that was
um,
cool. Going
Yeah,
up there.
I'm glad you got to meet those dudes. That's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah.
Matt, they were pretty cool. When you went
Yeah.
over there.
So when Julie and I, Adam and Dill, y'all don't know this, we drove up to Colorado Springs like 3-4 weeks ago now, and
nice.
on the
Yeah.
way we stopped in Oklahoma City for the night.
Mm.
And we were sitting at dinner, and it just dawned on me. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Vanessa house is right here." So we drove
That's
over
what's up.
there and met the owners, bought some beer, filled up our ice chest, and bring it back.
Pat
Nice.
told me about this story. And I thought it was really cool because you showed up and you're like, yeah, heard about your brewery from Quick Sixers Cast.
Yeah. So
And yeah,
That's dope.
that's really fucking cool, man.
they were nice guys. Took some time, came, sat at the table, and talked to us. And the brewery, I assume this is part of the brewery. Like next door, they have like a little mini ramp and some arcade machines. And
They had a
shit,
mini
and
ramp?
couches, and
They
stuff.
didn't tell us
Damn.
that.
They ain't tell
I
us shit about that.
I mean, it's
Crazy.
right next door. Like there's a wall between them, so I assume it's part of the brewery.
Right. Yeah,
But-
probably on the space.
Yeah,
Bro,
it was dope.
Hold on. So you're gonna tell me right now, there's beers, a mini ramp, and arcade machines.
and
That's
like
past
couches
drinking.
and shit. If it's not part of the brewery, they were fucking up.
I
Yeah,
feel
Pat,
like
you can get all that in fucking Midtown. Go to
No.
the skate park. Yeah, go. What the hell is that skate park in Memphis?
Toby.
Society, but that mini
Oh,
ram's
Yeah,
trash.
Go to Society. Go to that brewery across the street, and then you got
Oh,
all
Rec
the
Room.
other.
You guys went
Yeah.
to Rec Room.
Rec room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't have any skate stuff there. Huh?
They built a skate park
From-
near it after y'all came.
They do have axe throwing, which seems like a terrible idea to have in a
Yeah,
bar.
it's an awful idea.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true.
I'm-
That's true.
I'm frozen.
Oh,
Anybody else drinking anything? Oh, you said just the one, Matt. And what are the
Oh.
other two?
Let's see. So I started off with Broken Tile. I had so this is one we picked up in Colorado too. It's Laughing Lab Scottish Ale.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a
And,
St. Pauli's girl.
And so this brewery was very cool. We it's in an old school right outside Colorado Springs. So it's like a big elementary school. And if you know anything about the architecture in Colorado, it's all this very old classic style architecture because
Okay.
like down here being Louisiana, Mississippi, all that stuff, and even up into Tennessee, and I know in California, it's all newer stuff because buildings don't last that long because of hurricanes and shit. But in Colorado, there is none of that. So the buildings are all super old and they're beautiful. And so it's this big, huge school that a third of it is like this brewery, and another third is a pub, like a gastro pub or something. And then in the middle, they set up like a farmer's market. It's dope.
Hmm.
Good beer.
They set up that Renaissance fair in your room, huh? With that turkey leg.
Don't
Poking
you?
out.
Thanksgiving already.
Adam, you drinking new beer?
Carve it up. Nah, I just still not Juicifer.
Oh,
Get that 12 pack. They got it in 12 packs now.
Oh shit!
That's
them.
probably my favorite of Gnarly Barley's beer.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
It's so good.
It's like a go-to. Yeah, it's easy to drink
We
too.
gotta hit up Gnarly Barley.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Drew, you got 3 green boys down, huh?
Damn.
Oh, he's
Putting
trying to
away.
catch up. He's
Damn.
trying to catch up.
No.
Bro, I'm only 2 in. I'm gonna show you guys the other 2. I'm probably not gonna get to those. Though.
You slow, huh?
Well,
He nursing them beers.
No, I'm just
So-
I'm just
Yeah.
steering the ship, bro. That's you can't be drinking
So
when you talk.
legit question.
Sensitive about the criticism, so we told him he gets paid it, and now he's not trying.
You know what? You guys have seen me faded. Okay. When we at the end of the time when we were on Drew's bachelor party,
here,
when we
Drew
got to
bachelor party.
Nashville,
Every fucking episode it comes
it
up.
was an event,
Every
bro.
episode.
wow.
Bro, it was an event. Anyway, that last fuck it. You guys didn't see me there, but on my bachelor party, bruh, faded. We don't ever talk about that because I don't remember half of it. Okay, so let's go to this one. Okay,
Let me
Was it
pull up
that-
this. Let me pull up the slideshow of Pat's bachelor party.
I should post all 12. So I took a picture with each beer and
Hey,
it had a number, like
hey,
a
put it-
hand
hold it-
up.
And we had like once he couldn't get past, we had other people holding their hands up to do it. So like he would hold up 10, and then I would hold
Damn.
up 2.
My doorbell just rang. That was weird.
Oh damn!
Ooh,
Somebody at the door.
Well,
A
why
A late
not?
night visitor.
you
That's
about to
too
get
late.
axe
Fuck that.
murdered.
If this is the last time you see me, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
So 2 locals. Okay, we're gonna go with the first one I'm gonna show you is Moon Rabbit by Jackalope. It's a hazy
I
IPA.
like that brewer.
Yeah, 6.0. Jackalope's what's up. It's got
Yeah,
that
for
Tennessee
sure.
3-star joint. This is actually really good. It came in a 4-pack. I already drank the other ones. I was Dill. If you were coming here, I was saving one for you, but it doesn't look like you're coming here. So
Yeah,
next
sorry.
one is Honky Tonk IPA Haze Fest.
It should
Drew?
look like a Capri Sun in a can.
Oh, bro, and it tastes like one.
Put it in a pouch.
Yeah, tropical hop flavor. It says, Drew, you're getting this one. And this 7.0, Drew.
oh,
Dang.
Yeah, this obviously we talk about Honky Tonk. They're going to be a sponsor in 2 episodes from now. So
Yeah, you hyping them up. You giving them extra airtime.
mhm.
Yeah.
well,
A
you know what?
bonus.
They were super cool. They said I hit them up and they said, "Fuck it, just come by." And I said, "All right, like cool, I'll come by." Came by at lunch, and the owner Scott came out and was like, "Oh, here's this fucking box of beer." I was like, "Cool, all right,
That's
man."
dope.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's up?
Now I'm really like bummed out that I can't come on the trip to Nashville.
Well, buddy, get your stuff together and you can.
We won't talk about that, Adam.
Anyways, this was a lot of fun, guys. You guys have anything else to say about fucking Beersgiving? We wanted to hook you guys up and get you some shit, but there's
You
some
fucked
shit
up,
that's
Pat.
You fucked up.
well, 2020's running. 20's making a little bit
Yeah, no,
harder.
it's all good. It's all
on
good.
getting-
They're struggling. Everybody's struggling.
Yeah, you
For real.
better be sorry. Yeah.
Our normal bigger breweries that we were trying to get on board, they're doing relief shit for we've talked about wildfires, all that bullshit before, but they're doing all that kind of stuff because they got money to do it, and they're keeping their people employed. So
For sure.
yeah, man.
Pat, where was the Nintendo topic this episode?
Oh shit!
There it is.
Pat,
There it is, man.
I'm leaving,
for,
guys.
For real, I'm gonna get us off on a tangent here.
There it
I'm
is.
leaving.
Have
I'm
you
leaving.
got the new Mario Kart
Yeah.
shit yet?
And that's where I
Ooh.
leave. I'm leaving right now if you
Yeah.
guys are going to
Yeah,
be doing this shit.
Dylan and I are gone.
I don't think
No,
anybody's
you know
doing
what?
Mario Kart shit.
All right, to keep it brief,
Nope,
did
nope,
when
there's
when
no brief
Matt,
with
Matt,
you.
listen, fuck you, Dylan.
I'm not fucking doing this shit, dude.
Hey, Matt, when you went down to Vanessa house, did they talk about getting that?
No, we didn't get into that. We mostly were talking about you two dummies.
Oh.
But
And we're done.
Andrew talked about getting that shit for the brewery, and I was like, "Yo, that would be sick to play in a brewery."
it would be cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
watched
I
a
agree.
couple of reviews on it, and it looks dope.
Yeah, it looks super cool. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with it, but
I
it
feel like
seems-
something that some Marin would like.
it might be, bro. Go
No-
ahead.
No Nintendos in this house. I got the original.
Oh,
I got the
you don't
original,
have-
and that is the only Nintendo I've ever owned in my life.
Mm.
Is what it is. We're not gonna talk about no more.
Pat's
You know what I'm
trying
saying?
real hard not to get on.
He wants
man,
it so
that's
bad.
Dick.
Nah, why are you bitches baiting
I'm
me?
just
You
trying
know
to
what
stir
I'm
it
saying?
up. I'm trying to stir it up.
He
If
wants
you
to
go-
so
if you-
bad.
If you go on with it, FaceTime, have our own
Bro,
conversation.
We're gonna have to crack another beer for this one, but no, I'm not doing that.
I got one more, Pat. I got one more in my ice chest.
Oh my god,
I
no,
gotta
can't.
go get another one. I don't know what y'all
So-
talking
I can't.
So,
with that. I can't. We're not-
a
we're not
completely
doing it.
separate question.
What?
Drew and Pat, where do y'all keep y'all's beer while y'all are doing these?
Oh, okay.
On the floor.
It's a good-
Madison, shout
So
out
Drew's got
Madison.
his.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you real quick. They're sitting on this table behind me, and
So
this.
you letting that shit get warm?
No, so I put them in the freezer usually for
Yeah.
like a half hour before we start the show,
Yeah.
and then and then normally whatever I pick first is usually the best, but lately I've been letting you motherfuckers pick what I drink first. So
We got that. I got these coolers from this groomsman gift from Madison.
It's,
hold on, he gave you one?
Yeah, he gave us both one, and
Hold
not
on.
only was it this, we went golfing, and he gave us a 6-pack of like different kinds of beers.
With
What did
custom
you give
labels
them?
on it.
Damn,
Well,
what
oh, yeah,
frat
I
you guys
forgot.
joining?
Bro,
Yeah,
that's just what good friends do.
What'd you give them?
What did I get them for groomsmen?
Mm-hmm.
Years of
Was
friendship.
it pocket squares, huh?
That's it. He got his money. Who got his money clips? One of y'all got me money clips
That was me.
Matt gave money clips.
and socks. Yeah.
I think I gave you guys
I ain't got
each
shit.
individual
So
shit.
fuck you guys.
I gave you a Switch. Fuck you. I
That's
gave
true.
you a fucking Switch.
Ooh.
That's true. You know why though? You know why? I think I figured out why Drew gave me a Switch. I think
Why?
Drew found out that it would
Hey.
make waves if he tried to
Give me
throw
the
me in the
song.
wedding party. So he just tried to pay me off with his Switch.
Yeah,
And
you'd
guess
be
what,
up
you
there-
guys? It worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked.
You'd be up there giving some toast, pissing everybody off in the middle of the fucking
Bruh.
wedding.
I gave
Bruh, I would have given
After-
the best toast.
After
Talking
Pat
about how
had,
what Drew did for crack that one time.
Mm-hmm.
I gave Madison that headset he's wearing, and I gave Matt, I think it's like a Quest or something. I can't remember. But
That's kinda
here's
cool.
the thing, Pat, I gave you the Switch because you were obsessed with it, and I gave it to you for what was it? Your birthday or was it Christmas?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, and guess what happened? I asked Meg, please FaceTime Pat when he opens it. I want to see his face. And guess what Meg did? She hung up
no.
slammed the phone. She hung it up, and she was so mad that I got him a Switch because
She was like, "Oh, my relationship's over. I'm never gonna have any time with Pat now."
Because she was gonna get me one, and like,
really,
yeah, she was gonna get me one, and she was like, "God damn it, you know,
Damn.
like, fuck, why you
well,
gotta do
I
this?"
saved her money.
That is kind of
Yeah.
that is kind of like a girlfriend, wife's kind of gift.
That's okay. You know, I got me a boyfriend gift. It's all right. You know, keep me a West Coast, thing. You know what I'm saying?
So what? So Drew, you gave it to me because Pat couldn't get his hands on one, or like what was the situation?
No, I was just talking
He's just
about
a
it.
good friend.
I'm a good
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
No,
Well,
Pat moved away. Here's the thing: Pat was real sad because I had just moved to Pasadena, and
Yeah.
Pat left me, and I kept giving him shit about
Damn.
him leaving me, and Pat
Yeah.
was talking about. Let me get that one. Pat was talking about.
Damn, that's
Here's
what's
that.
up.
That's what I'm getting.
He's got beer delivery.
Tangerine
That's what's up.
Beer delivery.
Oh, that's that upside down can that you were talking about last episode.
Last episode, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cool. You can find those in the store.
Pat was feeling sad, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do something nice. I just started getting real gigs with the Grammys or something. I can't remember who I was working with, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna get Pat something to remember me by. And every time he opens that Switch, I hope he remembers who gave it to him.
Yeah, Drew likes to do that kind of stuff, so he can just hold it over you the rest of your
You
life.
should have got it engraved with the message with his name on it and shit.
You should have. You know,
True. Love you always.
you know what? To be fair though, me and Drew have talked about this before because like I've thanked him a million times for it, and basically Drew's back end explanation for it was, when I went to LA, I didn't know anybody and didn't know what to do, and Drew came out there after I had already kind of figured some stuff out, and when he decided to come out there, I was able to help him
It is
out,
where he came
and
out.
like where
came
he
out the
came
closet.
out, yeah, and
Gay stuff I did.
yeah. So I was able to help him out, and also later down on the line, when I was getting better job roles and like promotions, whatever, I had the opportunity to hire him a couple times and try to introduce him to other people and shit like that. And I was never asking for anything in return, so it was just like a cool little friend thing that he did.
Gotcha.
Oh,
It's
damn.
all
You,
about that nepotism.
That's a sweet story.
you talk about how you just made my whole career acting like you.
Yeah.
Talk
It's
about,
so
cronyism.
Drew moved here and I helped him out.
No,
and
no.
let's talk about.
So I was a big deal in LA and Drew moved out here and I helped him out. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
No. But that was Drew's explanation to me why he got it. So
I'll say this. Here's the real reason. I mean, yes, Pat is true. He did give me a few jobs and all that stuff. But the real reason is Pat was the only friend out here that came and helped. We had a roommate that helped, but Pat was like, "Oh, you moving? All right, fuck it, I'm coming."
Yeah.
You don't find people like that. People don't help.
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
in LA, where
Yeah.
moving
Helping
shit
your ass
down.
move.
It's fucking yeah.
especially downtown with a broken elevator in your third story apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna go upstairs? Oh no, I'm dipping out.
Madison cracking that third beer. We better hear some interesting stories.
Ooh, he about to start telling the Mississippi stories.
Yeah,
Let's go
these-
ahead and talk about you
these
showing
office
up on that
parties
first
are,
day of
So-
bachelor party.
So do we want to talk about the chandelier beer?
Not yet. No,
Chandelier beer.
not yet.
Well,
Dude, hang on, I might have to get up and get another beer. I only had
Not
3 on
yet.
deck over here.
We're not talking about chandelier yet. There's a reason we're not talking about
Matt,
chandelier yet.
yeah, it's a reason, Matt. I told Pat the story, and we're gonna tell it when that happens because it might
Okay.
happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh, anyway.
we got Mississippi on deck. You know what I'm saying?
I look and oh,
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait.
all right.
so what the last topic y'all had was what
That was it. We done. Bro.
weird traditions.
We've been done.
Oh, traditions. Oh,
Family
fuck.
member that-
Did I skip over that one? Yeah, I guess we could run through traditions real quick. I don't think we don't got any really. Except for like, show up, start drinking, be as obnoxious as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's not that
mean,
weird.
I mean, back
No.
in Memphis, it was wake up, pass some gifts around and start drinking in between, and then
Basically.
just drink all day.
All day. Actually, we
Yeah.
started one recently where anytime we're all in town together, we
Never
try
drank
to
a
go
beer in my
golfing.
life.
Shut up. Hang on.
What?
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
I might
Pat
have heard something else.
Pat
That's
getting
a-
way extra golfing.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
where that started.
I went golfing today, man.
Yeah, I'm supposed to. I think I'm
Saw
sitting
some
at tea time
turkeys.
for Tuesday, so I don't know.
Tea
Yeah,
time.
Madison,
actually-
first
For real.
kickoff.
I actually acquired an extra set of clubs, and I'm giving them to you. They're in the back of the truck.
Oh, sick. Those are mine.
Not not these ones. These are mine. I mean, this is your axe. Yeah.
What's the axe doing there?
Still
Oh,
painting
I-
me an axe.
He be
I
getting
painted-
divots out with an axe.
No, I grinded it down and sharpened it and shit, and then painted it. So
Yeah. Because that's normal.
yeah, I probably look like a fucking maniac in the garage, like grinding this shit down. Like people driving by, like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Grinding an axe down?
I do.
Oh, that's not sharp enough.
Nope. I raise it up, like, no, not sharp enough.
Slice some paper and shit. Oh,
And I literally had it drying outside, like in the driveway, so people could see it. I'm like, whatever. I got to go get a beer. All right.
yeah, right.
I'm trying
I need to
real
get
hard
another
not
one
to
too.
open this next one.
I got to get another
Why?
one too. I'm
I
getting up.
do.
Drink the beer, Pat.
I
Drink the
really
beer.
am going to enjoy this moment because what's going to happen is you're going to see why Pat and I didn't do this podcast immediately when he moved to Nashville, because we were thinking how weird it was going to be to get drunk alone, and then as
Yeah.
soon as we're done with the podcast, you got to be alone with your thoughts while you're drunk.
I know, right? That's what happened to me last time, guys. I was like, damn, what do I do now?
You're just drunk left after the podcast. You ain't got nothing else.
Drink another one? Like,
Yeah. Well, from experience, Adam.
hang on, can I get another beer? I gotta get another beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
hold on one sec.
Well, y'all
All right,
been
go
running
ahead.
like an hour 10 lately in the episodes. So it's like, oh, two
This
beers.
one's
2 beers.
long. This one's gonna be long.
This one's
Yeah.
deep.
Hurry
No,
this-
from
hurry it up.
experience.
'Cause
We,
I'm about to piss my pants.
Go do.
I know.
do what you gotta do,
Don't
man.
bring us to the bathroom, though.
Put us down, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your bathroom.
Show us that
He's-
hole in the wall.
The
my
hole in the
God.
ceiling. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my mom fell through it. Dill said that earlier. I told you.
Pat, what
my
were you
mom,
gonna say, Pat?
know.
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah. So Meg had to go
Agreed.
down to Memphis one time, and I was stuck here, and me and Drew knocked out like 3 episodes in a day or something, 2 or 3 episodes in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to keep it slow, right? And I think it was one when I was drinking Memphis beers I had brought back, and yeah, I accidentally got hammered drunk, right? And like
Yeah.
I'd eaten like a frozen pizza or something, like I wasn't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? And ended up, I went and laid in the bed, no covers, and watched a stand up by myself and like the cats. And bro, I was so hammered. I had to just stay up there like one eye in it. I was
Damn.
like, oh shit,
damn.
you know, it was not a good look. So you gotta just take it easy when you're going on this show. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of take it easy, why don't you wrap it up, Pat?
Thank
1 hour
God.
40.
Thank
An
God.
hour 40. Come on.
I tried to like three fucking 30 minutes ago.
I know. These boys love talking. These boys, I want to talk.
Well, it's been fun. So, you gotta thank your boys, Matt, Madison, Dill, and Adam, coming through for the Beersgiving. Hopefully next year we'll be able to hook you guys up and we'll do another fun one. And we'll
Hopefully
continue. What?
Hopefully one day we'll do this like all in the same fucking room.
For real,
I mean,
right?
that's the dream, right? That's the dream. The
Yeah.
CDC says different, but we ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's been fun. We're gonna continue this fucking dressing and stuffing war.
No,
Look, it's
Forever.
the same. It's the same thing, bro.
It's the same thing.
You've been eating
About to get
dressing
muted.
all
You
your
about to
life,
get
and
muted.
just
It's all the
tell me-
same
Oh
thing.
damn, muted, bitch. Muted.
Oh, damn. You
Damn, hit him with that mute.
Damn, you get the
Hey
power.
guys, it's all the same thing.
I asked him on mute. You want muted, bro? I broke him.
You can't say anything.
Oh, you a bitch. You a bitch.
Love it. All right. Well, this has been your boys. This is Beersgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boys. This is Happy Hour Quick Sixer Podcast. We out.